Hello everybody, welcome to Scotty the Trainer Tuesdays. I am Scotty the Trainer. Thanks for joining me here today. Today I want to give you a warning. You've probably seen this warning before, maybe in your neighborhood or maybe when you're going to visit somebody. You've seen this sign on the door. It says, "Beware of the dogs." That's what I want to talk to you about. Beware of the dogs. Let me back up just a moment. Life is a balance of how we handle ourselves in solitude and how we handle ourselves in social interaction. Solitude, social interaction. Now, some people are social butterflies. They enjoy being around people. They enjoy being out in the public. They never meet a stranger. They love the social interaction. A lot of times those same people don't like being alone. On the other hand, there are those who love solitude. They would rather sit by themselves. They don't have to go to family gatherings. They don't have to go to family reunions. They enjoy the solitude and don't really like people at all. But to have a healthy life and to live in this world that we are in, you have to have jobs, you have to interact with people. There's got to be a balance of being able to have the social interaction and the solitude. That's what I believe helps us be healthy people. Now, one of the things when it comes to having a balance of solitude and having balance of social interaction is the relationships that we have. We all have circles of relationships. Some of them are acquaintances. Some of them are people we just know by their face, may not ever know their name. Some people we consider friends. Other people we consider Facebook friends. As I tell my kids, your Facebook friends are not really your friends whatsoever. You never go out to dinner with them. You never meet them. You never go to their house, so on, etc., so forth. Now, there are also people that we have in our life that we consider BFFs, best friends for life and forever. There's also adversaries and people that you, when something good happens, you bypass their number on your phone because you don't call them to tell them something good happened. I want to give you 4 types of people in life that we want to identify, and whether you want them close to you or not. Do you want to be in solitude with them or only in social interaction? And that's why I want to compare it to animals and beware of the dogs. You probably identify some of these people in your life. Let's talk about them. Number 1, there are people that I like to call Sooners. Sooners. Now, there are animals and dogs out there, hunting dogs, that are known as Sooners. They have no pedigree. They don't know where they came from. You can't trace their family tree. And because they don't know where they came from, they absolutely don't know where they're going. Sooners, when you identify them as animals and dogs, in our world as people, Sooners are the type of people that would just as soon tell you a lie as soon tell you the truth. They have no standards and no commitments. They have no plans of where they're going now. You ask them, what are you going to do 5 years from now? They don't know what they're going to be doing 5 minutes from now. They have no plans, no thoughts, no forethought for tomorrow. They just, whatever. The wind blows this way, they go that way. Winds blow that way, they go this way. They have no standards, no commitments, no boundaries. They just as soon hang out with you and be your friend as just as soon throw you under the bus. We all know people like this. Sooners are the type of animals that are like alley dogs. They roam from one alley to the other. They eat out of one garbage can. They go to another garbage can. They will eat just about anything. We equate it to people. They're the kind of people that you can find garbage in their mouth. They will tell a lie on you. They will believe a lie about you. They are your friend today, but when you're not around, they're somebody else's friend. They're Sooners. They just as soon stand with you as soon sell you out. Sooners. beware of the Sooners. The second group are the groups that I like to call the pointers. Now again, dogs, hunting dogs point to where it is that you want to shoot that bird or that prey or that quail or pheasant or whatever it is. They don't kill the pheasant. They just point it out. You see, pointers, and when we equate it to people, won't kill you. They just point you out. They just want to point out your problems. See, they point out your downfalls. They point out your shortcomings. They point out where you missed it. They point out your mistakes. Here's the problem, though. They're not very good at pointing out their own. They have no problems telling you about the toothpick that's in your eye, but they don't pay any attention whatsoever to the telephone pole that's sticking out of their eye. Those are pointers. See, anybody can point out a problem, but can you help us point towards a solution? So you've got to beware of the Sooners. You got to beware of the pointers. Number 3, the setters. Oh, these are all over the place. The setters. See, what they like to do is they're set in their own way. No change. Don't give them any ideas. They sit there and do the same thing every single day and then cry about why nothing ever changes. And when you say to them, well, why don't you change what you're doing and then you'll change the result, they would just rather sit there and do nothing. Setters will either set on your progress or set in the way of your progress. You know, I met a man in one conference that I was speaking at. He said, you know, I've been in the way for 45 years. And as soon as he walked away, another man that knows him says, that's why we can't get nothing done, because he's still sitting in the way for 45 years. Setters, they just sit on top of everything. They're not going to move. They're not going to help. They're just going to sit there. And if they can't sit on your plans, they just sit in the way. The people that are Sooners, the people that are pointers, the people that are setters, you do not, absolutely do not want to share your dreams and your goals and your insights and your plans to those people, because they are not there to help give you a hand up to get those goals and dreams accomplished. All they're going to do is crush them or stay in the way of them. That leads me to the fourth person, the fourth dog that you want to be careful of. These are the ones that I like to call the go-getters. Go-getters. These are the ones that will do whatever it takes to accomplish the goal. These are the ones that are willing to sacrifice. You know, nothing great ever came in life without some type of sacrifice. Nothing ever happened without sacrifice. You know, as I turn around and I point to all of these degrees that I have on my wall, there's a bachelor's degree back there, an associate's degree, there's a master's degree, there's a doctorate's back there, there's honorary degrees that are there. There are degrees and certifications that have come to me for things that I work for. I had to sacrifice the time to go in them. But you know, my mother, God rest her soul, saint in heaven, if there ever was one, my mother sacrificed for that associate's degree, for me to go to college, for me to go to the university, for me to attend the school that I went to, for me to pursue, to walk across that stage and have that master's degree handed and that doctorate's degree handed to me. My mother sacrificed things that I only know the tip of the iceberg about. Nothing great ever happened without some type of sacrifice. And go-getters are the ones that say, let's accomplish the goal. You know, we were going to, I took my family some time ago to play laser tag. And we wanted to be able to get the laser tag room just for us. There were 6 of us at the time, or 4 children and me and my wife. But the people said, well, the room is so big, there's going to be other people in there you don't know playing. So I looked at my daughter and I said to her, I said, baby girl, there's going to be other people in there. I wasn't really happy about it. I just wanted to play laser tag with my family. But she looked at me and she said, "Good, Daddy. That's more people for me to dominate." That's a go-getter right there. She didn't care how many people were there. She said, "I don't care if they're my family, they're not my family. I'm going to shoot them, pew, pew, and let them light up. I'm going to dominate them." And you know, I learned something from her in that moment. We need more go-getters in our life. Why is it whenever somebody says, "You know what? You need to take the next step to get that promotion. Take the next step to get that pay raise," we just go, "Well, I guess that won't happen. That's not going to happen." You turn into a sooner. You as soon give up as a soon try. You turn into a pointer. "That won't happen because of this, this, and this." Wait a minute. Why not pointing to yourself and say, "It's going to happen because I'm involved in the mix"? The people that you turned into a setter. "I'm just going to sit right here, not believe anything good's going to happen." Why? Why be a sooner? Why be a setter? Why be a pointer? Be a go-getter. You know, one thing we know for sure is if you never try, you'll never get it. But if you do try, if you do go after it, you're going to either get exactly what you wanted or get that much closer to getting what you need. What I want you to do today is identify what you are and then beware of the dogs. Watch who you hang with. Because when you lie down with the wrong dog, you can get up with their fleas. This is a great Scotty the Trainer Tuesday. You ought to post this, share it, go on my YouTube channel, share everything that's there. This one right here will affect your life where you are. And I'm Scotty the Trainer, and that's how I see it.